I don't want your hope. I don't want you to be hopeful. I want you to panic. I want you to feel the fear I feel every day. And then I want you to act.
How dare you!
Avoid vexing for tomorrow's moment.
Say you love your children above all else, and yet you are stealing their future in front of their very eyes.
A 15-year-old in Sweden has missed class every Friday since August to sit outside her country's parliament, and she's been calling on others around the world to do the same.
Adults keep saying we owe it to the young people to give them hope. But I don't want your hope. I don't want you to be hopeful. I want you to panic. I want you to feel the fear I feel every day.
Just keep on moving and do the right thing. For in the face of the earth, we're just as strangers. A temporal passersby on divine's eddy. Mimic the sound of the mountaineers. Live nothing but footprints. Cause tomorrow someone will climb again. To see the beauty of the earth on top of the mountain. Greediness and anger are the worst enemies of beings.
See what I mean about creepiness? Now, she is dressed up as a very young girl most of the time, childlike pigtails, but she's actually 16 already. She presents as a much younger girl on purpose, and she has a creepy adult style juxtaposed with her tender years look. She's got the darting eyes. I'm not mocking her, but I have since learned that I didn't know the first time I did a story about her, is that she's mentally ill. I don't mean her Asperger's, and I don't mean that she has other permanent mental conditions. I'm saying that she suffered clinical depression, that's what I mean. And she was suicidal. At least that's what her parents and promoters say. But they push her out there with this creepy apocalyptic message because she's this huge PR and financial success.
Pushing someone to an extreme danger. When you believe that tomorrow is the end.
I want to believe that it's not Greta's car. I want to believe that it's not her, and I can't confirm it. So.
Well, today we are here at the COP25 summit, as they call it, and we're going to be asking the folks here what they think about St. Greta's sin. You might notice in this footage is climate contraband. There is plastic water bottles, there's plastic grocery bags, there's plastic utensils in her containers of beans that she's littered around the back of her dumpster, in the back of her Tesla. There's everything. This is a car full of climate contraband. What do you think Greta Thunberg would say to people who continue to use plastic even though they know how damaging it is to the environment?
I think she would be very angry at them.
Stop using plastic as it'll help a great deal.
Do you think maybe these people are just uneducated? They don't know what's going on?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's just a matter of them learning.
Shame, shame, shame. How dare you? I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it.
How dare you?
How dare you?
While they are busy promoting and selling something.
Teslas, you know, and they're like, oh, we're saving the environment. But in the Teslas, in the cup holder is a plastic water bottle. Do you think some of these people are just hypocrites?
Honestly, yeah, I think so. And
Car. This is for car. The average.
Give me your answer.
What do you think about that?
I don't know what is the source of the photos. I'm afraid I cannot say anything.
If they were true, if they're real, and I can promise you they are, what do you think about them?
Well, nobody should use plastics in the first place, but I don't know what is the source, so I'm afraid I cannot really say.
I took it myself.
Alleged savior when something worse happened. Love for Mother Earth is irrelevant. When you keep on denying the love for human.
Hundreds of Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh are undertaking hazardous journeys by boat to escape overcrowded living conditions in refugee camps. Many pay people smugglers to escape to Malaysia. Some make it, many don't. Some even end up in Indonesia after floating for months out in the open sea because no country will allow them entry.
They'd been promised an escape to a better life. What they got was anything but. These images were filmed by one of the traffickers. He later abandoned the ship. Kind sailors came on the lower deck with sticks and fan belts and started beating us indiscriminately. The women went silent instantly, but the men kept resisting. They beat us mercilessly.
Earth will stay as long as it revolves around the sun. And we can do nothing on the infinity beyond. Why don't we just enjoy our moment under the sun? Love and love, being a human. Because being the highest in intelligence among his creation. We are bound to promote love and justice to mankind. Life is so simple to live in. We're just making it complicated because of our callous dream. When our moment here on earth is about to end, and still peace and love in your heart and mind doesn't reign, you can bring nothing except your shattered dream.